guys, I want to talk a little bit about The Walking Dead. And the big question is, when will Negan die? And Robert Kirkman has the answer, supposedly. This contains massive spoilers from both the Walking Dead comics and the Walking Dead TV show, so you've been warned. I'd open with a bang, of course, showing Negan murdering Abraham with Lucille. And then when Daryl tried to intervene or interfere, Negan gave Abraham the treatment, the Abraham treatment to Glenn also, proving that he really means business. So it seems like we have our perfect villain on the show. But, you know, he actually, will he make it through? Who's going to die first, him or Rick? This seems to be the big question now. If you're keeping up with the comics, you already know that Negan isn't dead yet. He actually becomes a big part of it. That doesn't mean he's not going to kick the bucket anytime soon. So, Robert Kirkman, the creator of the comic, revealed that he is, in fact, planning to kill Negan. Here's what he revealed a while back. When I run out of ideas, I'm just going to kill him. Negan was supposed to die at the end of the Something to Fear arc, but he did not. Rick is going to deliver Negan's head to the box in a box to Maggie and say, "I'm sorry." Now, given that the show is actually way different than the comics, we might see Negan's death quite sooner. In the comic book series, Negan seems safe for the time being. However, his signature weapon has been destroyed in the recent issues. I think at the end, it might be the end for this colorful psychopath. What it all comes down is one simple question: who's going to do the dirty job? We've got a number of candidates. Rick, of course. Rick's the main character. There's a lot of hatred towards Jeffrey Dean Morgan's character, of course. In the comics, Rick spares Negan's life, trying to prove his superiority. Grimes wanted to prove that killing is never the answer, sparing Negan's life and holding him captive. But since the comic book is vastly different, I think that decision could change. Maggie. Now, of course, Maggie wants him dead. Obviously, he killed Glenn. So, in the comics, Maggie decides to follow the darker path, becoming somewhat of a leader next to Rick. At the end of the day, I think she has more chances of killing Negan than Rick. It's personal. The Whisperers. These are some bad guys that go around wearing skins of walkers. But he goes on to say he doesn't see them taking out Negan, the greatest villain thus far. And the number one, kind of far out there theory is that Carl is going to kill Negan. Because rumor is, too, that Rick is not going to survive the series. Which makes sense, I guess. Carl's becoming more independent. He's left his dad behind, and he's making some big steps to becoming a man of his own. Now that Rick is gone, Negan seems to like the kid, despite the fact that Carl screwed up his plans. And he's the son of his arch enemy. Negan will try to win Carl's trust with the intention of betraying him later, but Carl will not trust him and end up destroying him. There's also another reason why he thinks that Carl killing Negan is very probable. Comic book Carl has developed a relationship with Lydia, who is the daughter of the leader of the Whisperers. Negan actually beheaded her mother, and delivered her severed head to Rick. So Carl, and since Negan murdered her mom, he's probably going to make Carl avenge her death, making him kill Negan, even if the latter is trying to redeem himself by helping Carl become a better leader in his own twisted way. So it's pretty interesting stuff. And you got to wonder when Rick is going to, Rick and Daryl in particular, when they are going to meet their demise, if they are going to meet their demise, because the show is much different than the comics. So we shall see. It should be pretty interesting.